Testing 1, 2, 3.
Drivers, to your cars.
All right. We are here. Indianapolis Raceway Park for our running of our qualifier, I believe. Oh, wait, no. Is this? No. Sorry. I misspoke. We're here for the main event. We got 14 cars entered in the main event. This should be a good one. Glenn Townsend has scored your pole position. On his outside, it's going to be Ryan Arnold. Ashton Champion qualifies in third. Blake Reed in the 61. In fourth, everybody's favorite Ben Cusson sitting fifth. Chase Clyde, sixth. Connor Doughty qualifies in seventh. Carl Childress, eighth in the number 8. TJ Smith, number 9, or ninth starter in the 45. Brandon Carter in the 31 next to him. Then Daniel Paulus Jr. in the 25. Johnny Yang in the 11. Willie Hope driving the 33 tonight. And we have your last starter in this race, Elijah Milano, in the 6. It's your last place qualifier as the field rounds 3 and 4. Coming to take the green flag here. Coming off 4 to take the green, Glenn and Ryan side by side. The green flag is out. And we have the 61 car tagging the wall there just a little bit. Stack up behind and around will go the 61. Getting absolutely driven into by a couple cars. That is 3 cars. Caution flag waving immediately. And we got another car around. Glenn Townsend in the wall. And Ashton Champion as well in the 3. Sliding in the 11. Slams at him. And the 33 hits the 11. What an opening lap. Unbelievable opening lap here. It's 'cause 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 ' This is astonishing. Cannot believe what I'm seeing. Ryan Arnold now has the lead, followed by Ben Cussin. Connor Doughty in third. Brandon Carter sitting fourth. We got a couple cars coming into pit road. That's Glenn Townsend in the Jack I Will Rip Your Intestines Out Chevrolet. Action Champion electing to pit, as well as Johnny Yang and Chase Clyde coming in. But Ryan Arnold staying out. We got a wreck replay here for you. 61 and the 6 make contact there. Then it piles in. I believe the 45 was that other car that got involved. Ooh. And then, yeah, in this corner, it looked like Glenn and Ashton may have made contact, and then Ashton was just sliding enough for the 11 of Johnny Yang to come in and hit him, and then the 33 comes in and tags him as well. That 33 car being Willie Hope. And then we had another car. That's Chase Clyde coming in and slamming into him. Not good from IRP. Couple cars still on pit road, but like I said before, Ryan Arnold is going to lead him, and he will be leading him to the green here. We're green here from Indianapolis Raceway Park. Ryan Arnold holding on. Ben Cussin following behind. Connor Doughty sitting third. Running the wall. Ryan's going to jump back down to try to protect that inside line. Ooh, Carter goes underneath. Contact! Brandon Carter gets into Connor Doughty, and Doughty wrecks himself off the door of Willie Hope, puts himself in the wall. Officials obviously going to keep it green, but Connor just kind of wrecked himself off the door of Willie Hope. We got a battle going on back here. There's Daniel Paulus Jr. in the 25 going to get sideways, and now the 45 going to go around. The 45 being TJ Smith. He will spin in 3 and 4. Johnny Yang pitting. TJ Smith stopped, facing the wrong way. Going to get it back going. Oh, what an action-packed night do we have for you here. Already so much action, and we are only laps 6-7 laps into this race. So, we are going to have fun tonight. Race leader going to continue to be Ryan Arnold. Ben Cussin following in behind. Brandon Carter takes over the third place spot. And you can just see that gap. That is a pretty major gap between first, second, and third. They're all kind of evenly strung out there. Ben's kind of gaining a little bit, and he got Chase running in front of them. You know, that could cause some problems later on, but you know, we're only about 8 laps into this race. We don't really need to be thinking about lap traffic. What these drivers are going to be thinking about is tire wear. How fast your tire's going to wear. What can you do to prevent your tire wearing? Your tires from, scrubbing rubber as much as they normally would. But Ben is gaining. Lap by lap. I don't know if he's driving harder than Ryan is, or if he's just taking a better line, or if he's just all around faster. But Ben Cussin is gaining on Ryan Arnold. You can see there's a couple lap cars up there. I believe that would be the 45. TJ Smith up there as well. Yeah, we got a couple lap down cars, but that's not the focus. The focus right now is the battle for the race lead between Ryan Arnold and Ben Cussin. We got a caution out, I believe. And I'm not sure for what. So we're going to have to take a look and see what this caution came out for. Competition caution for the halfway break in a 20-lap race. So, comp yellow being thrown here. And this, I'll tell you who this is going to benefit. This is going to benefit Ben Cussin big time. I mean, just perfect run for Cussin here. Everybody's going to elect to come in and pit. So, You can see the cars making their way onto pit road. Everybody in their box fine. No incidents on pit road. As of, yeah, oh, we got a little bit of contact. Chase Clyde, Willie Hope, or sorry, TJ Smith is who Chase Clyde made contact with. Connor Doughty can't seem to find his pit box. And, I believe that is Brian Reed in the 61. Having a little bit of problems there. Blake Reed in the 61. So, field gets ready to ride yet again. And only one car, a couple laps down, that's Johnny Yang in the 11. Everybody else is the lead lap right now. But your race leader here, I believe your race leader, yeah, Daniel Paulus Jr. electing to stay out, not going to pit in that number 25 Folgers. He's staying out. Brandon Carter as well. They both stay out. They're going to take the top spots here as the field makes their way down the backstretch. I'm not sure why Dan keeps slowing down like that. It looks like he's checking up the field, but I'm not sure for what reason. Maybe he's just not able to maintain pace speed, but we'll see here. Green flag back out here from IRP. Johnny Yang, remember, 2 laps down, and is going to try to pass your leader. Yang going to go underneath him. Arnold trying to tub up top. Top's up here, bud. Here goes Ryan Arnold. Right around the outside. Carter will follow, so will Cussin, and so will Townsend. It's Johnny Yang just getting absolutely flown by here. We got a wreck in front of the field. Multiple cars upside down goes Brandon Carter. We got a huge one. Carl's involved. Every single car in the front pack was involved in this incident. I believe Glenn Townsend may have gotten through unscathed. What a crash. That is absolutely unbelievable. Glenn Townsend will walk away with the lead. Wow. We are going to have a replay here for you, folks. So, what I believe happened is I believe Daniel Paulus may have kind of came down on Ryan. Yeah, he got sideways, and Ryan ran into the back of him, and then that started a chain reaction that nobody can get through. Glenn Townsend barely sneaking by on the outside wall. Just barely got by. There is less than an inch between him and that. Oh, he did. He made contact with Cussin. I don't know how that'll play out, but definitely impressive moves by that number 23. Obviously, Glenn Townsend in the Jack, I will rip your intestines out, and Jack is a bonehead. Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Very quick driver, very talented driver, and got through that wreck like you would assume anybody with that talent level would. Just put it on the wall and hold the throttle. But once again, great move for Glenn, and surprisingly, Brandon Carter, after rolling over in that accident, is going to be sitting second. Going green this time by as the pace car pulls in turn number 3 and 4. Townsend, Carter, and I believe, the 61's a lap down, so Ashton Champion will start in third. We've not heard from him at all, but the green flag is waving. We got to stack up. Connor Doughty stacks with the field. Paul stacks with the field. Here comes Arnold up on the outside. Oh, Willie Hope almost wrecks Carl Childress with a bad block. We got a gang of cars. We got a car upside down. Chase Clyde upside down. TJ Smith around. And Willie Hope around in the 33 as well. We're keeping it green. Townsend leading as they hit lap number 19 here. Glenn holding on as strong as he can. Ashton Champion trying to go at Brandon for that second place spot. He's going to go down there. He's going to throw it in there. Slides all the way up, pulls a slide job on him. Little dirt track move there, just completely swept across his front nose there. And now the job is to track down Glenn. 1 lap to go. He gets turned. Brandon Carter turns him. No. Unbelievable. That is going to hand the win to Glenn Townsend in the Jack, I will rip your intestines out Chevrolet. Great run for Glenn. I mean, just perfect wreck avoidance, and he played that race out perfectly in the end. Brandon Carter finishing second, and Ben Cussin sitting third. Ryan Arnold ends up P4 after getting involved in that wreck on that restart. Ashton Champion, P5. Carl Childress, P6. Connor Doughty ends up in 7th place. Johnny Yang will round out your lead lap finishers as Glenn plows into the wall here in his burnouts. Just see how happy he is to win a race like this. He's going to try to loop it here. And he does. Backs it into the wall this time. Going to try to get as much damage on that thing as he can. Wonder if it's illegal. Wonder if they're going to have to tech him for that one. But what a win for Glenn. That really was awesome. All right. So, if you're just tuning in now, Glenn Townsend wins your qualifier. Just to qualify or just to you know, run who would actually qualify into the field. Only 14 cars, so I believe everybody made it in. But nonetheless, we still have a great show for you. Townsend obviously showing a lot of muscle in the first one there. I believe he's still burning it out on pit road down there. We got a good show for you tonight. The racing in the first one was unlike anything I'd ever seen on NR. These cars were able to kind of bump, get into each other, take a lot of beatings, but didn't really react the way these cars normally do. They weren't too slidey or anything like that. They were just kind of they're pretty good. So we're gonna jump right into qualifying here, and I will update everybody with everybody's laps where they are in the field once those laps start coming in.
To your cars.
But for right now, I'll kind of give you a recap of what happened in last race. Last race was very unpredictable. Late race restart with some lapped cars causes some trouble. Obviously, that trouble was a little bit too extreme for some drivers. But Glenn Townsend was able to just sneak by on the outside. That last race there, let's kind of talk over what happened. Is long story short, Daniel Paulus Jr. spins out in front of the field. Ryan gets involved with him and causes a big incident that sets Glenn up to kind of have the advantage into the end of the race and, eventually win that race. So I believe we got some qualifying laps being set. Yeah, we do. Ryan Arnold, currently your provisional pole sitter with a 22.754. One of two drivers with 7, the other one, of course, being Glenn Townsend. But we're going to have a show. I know I keep saying that, but this race is one that you do not want to miss. These drivers, everybody here has the capability to win. Everybody here has the drive to win. And I mean, everybody, you guys get to see it all happen and unfold completely live here on Stinger TV. I believe Ryan has clenched the pole for this race tonight. Glenn Townsend gonna line up second. Carl Childress improved in the last race, puts him up to third. Blake Reed in the 4 qualifies 4th. Ooh, sorry, Chase Clyde just knocked Reed down to 5th. 6th place going to be Ben Cussin. Daniel Paulus Jr. in 7th. TJ Smith in 8th. Brandon Carter currently 9th. Connor Doughty 10th. Willie Hope in 11th, and Johnny Yang. We got a one stacked roster. Multiple. I believe almost any of these cars could win this race tonight, given the right circumstances. We have some great drivers entered in this race. Personally, I think Ryan Arnold is going to clinch it tonight. He was really fast until that last incident with Daniel Paulus Jr., but yeah, I don't think the row educator is going to get the best of him tonight. But you never know. Got some nice looking straight stocks in the field tonight. Ryan Arnold car painted on with duct tape. Glenn Townsend dissing the host on the hood of his car. Carl Childress, obviously in the Dale Earnhardt inspired paint scheme. Chase Clyde, another duct tape car. Speaking of duct tape, I mean, you cannot talk about duct tape without talking about Blake Reed and the number 61. That car is taped to all hell. Tape numbers, no roof numbers. Very street stock like. Ben Cussin never changes, never needs to change. The 91, he's fast tonight in that black Red Bull machine. Other nice paint schemes we got going. We got Tim Richmond Tribute. We got the 45. The Middle Road Energy machine. Brandon Carter running a very old school looking blue 31. Connor Doughty in the 316 Pennzoil machine. Willie Hope, Skull Bandit. Can't go wrong with the Skull Bandit. And Johnny Yang running the Darrell Waltrip inspired. Number 11. We are going to go green this time by. And these drivers getting ready. Got a good one here. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We are green in Stinger. Side by side across the line. Side by side into turn number 1. Couple cars tag the wall there. And yeah, we got some incidents in the rear. Doughty going around, but everybody keeping it going, keeping it green. Keeping it moving at a pretty quick pace. Murray leading over Glenn Townsend, Chase Clyde, and Ben Cussin. 4 very quick drivers, kind of all establishing themselves early. I believe Ryan may have tagged the wall there, but I'm not too sure. Nonetheless, leads by about a car length, little over a car length, but Glenn closing in lap by lap. He's probably cut that now down. Oh, maybe he lost some. It's pretty hard to tell, but Glenn definitely staying within the attack zone. We got some smoke there. Not sure exactly what that was from, but anyway, Townsend looking ready to attack in that all black number 23. Ryan Arnold leading. You can just see the way they take these corners is pretty different. Glenn is staying a little bit lower, hitting the apex, doesn't really want to go up as high as Ryan's running. But sometimes, Glenn runs higher. They just don't want to be running the same line the car in front of them is. They want to experiment. Not everybody really wants to make these passes this early. We've got a battle going on for third here. Ben Cussin versus Chase Clyde there, and Cussin will clear, and I believe start to pull away in that third place battle. But looks like Glenn likes the outside in the middle in the beginning of the corner in 1 and 2, and then towards the end of the corner he'll like shoot down to the bottom. It's less of a diamond and more of just like a trapezoid is really how it's running this thing. A rhombus, I guess you could say. But Ryan has extended to a pretty sizable lead. I mean, that's about over a second on Glenn now. And we're only, 7 laps into this race. So either Glenn's trying to save tires or that 17 machine is extremely quick. And speaking of extremely quick, your fastest lap of the day is Jack Curry by a 10th over Glenn Townsend. Still the only 2 drivers to run a 22, so maybe there's something there. But Ryan catching up to lap traffic. My bad. Yeah. Ryan catching up to... He clears lap traffic. Clears Johnny Yang in that number 11. We got a spin in the front straightaway. 45, TJ Smith has spun out. Yeah, it looks like he just looped it on his own. Glenn may be getting passed here by Ben Cussin pretty shortly. I mean, that's about the same lead Ryan had on Glenn a little while ago. Glenn catching up on Johnny Yang in the 11 to put a lap on him. We got a spin in front of the leader. 45 yet again. This time tries to merge back. Almost hits Glenn there. That is not good. TJ Smith not having the day he wishes he would have in that middle road energy, number 45. Clearly unfortunate circumstances for him, but he keeps getting at it, keeps going. It's really the only thing you can do in these Stinger races, especially when there's the caution limits and all that. Anyway, back to your lead battle. 3 cars on your screen there are Johnny Yang, who is 1 lap down, Chase Clyde, and Ben Cussin, all going at it. Obviously, Johnny Yang not really wanting to interfere too much with the battle for the lead. He's trying to give them the inside, trying to let them go. But do they take it? Chase does. Ben says, hey, I like running the outside a little bit more. I'm going to run the outside. See if I can run up here. And Yang clearly likes running the outside too. He doesn't want to drop down. So it's hard for Ben to kind of clear him there. But Ryan Arnold has pulled away to a 1.59 second lead last time by. I believe Glenn might be reeling it in, slowly picking at that lead. Before he eventually chisels it down all the way. We got a spin in 1:25. Daniel Paulus Jr., the car that earlier tonight caused a lot of chaos But bet you Glenn was pretty happy with that. So now Glenn trying to get around the 25 again. Oh, Johnny Yang, TJ Smith, we got a caution out. Brandon Carter throws himself into that incident as well. We're going to get you the replay coming up here pretty shortly while we get everything sorted out. That looked pretty bad to me. But caution's out here, lap 17 out of 60. This is going to be one hell of a break for Glenn Townsend. Obviously, still about almost to a 2-second lead, 2-second deficit to Ryan in the 17. Yes, Johnny Yang, TJ Smith bring out the caution. We'll take a look at what happened to cause the caution. Yeah. Johnny Yang, car gets out from underneath him, slides. Car starts sliding up the racetrack, and he's not on the brakes, and neither is TJ Smith. Slides. Brandon Carter gets into it, trying to avoid him. 61 will get by as well. Unfortunate for Brandon Carter there. Unfortunate for everybody involved, but Brandon obviously running on the lead lap. So we're under our pit cycle now. Oh, the 61! That's an angle to pit, isn't it? That is definitely one way to pit. It's Blake Reed there, the 61. I'm interested to see if he gets out of that situation. Let's see how he does this. Is he going to reverse? Looks like me trying to parallel park in the city. 25? Look at the lucky dog. 61 still sitting there sideways. Oh, what is he going to do here? Oh, he just gasses it. Hell yeah. He just throttled out. When in doubt, throttle out. Alrighty. So, Willie Hope stays out. Wow. What a call. What a call. Oh, he was a lap. No. Hold on. I'm going to get the info for you right now. Willie Hope in the 33, not a lap down. We'll see when they cross the line this time by. Willie Hope stays out. Will have the lead in the Skull Bandit. No way. What a call. Hey, we've seen these calls work out before. Especially here in Stinger. We've seen these different tire calls work out well for different drivers. This time, Willie Hope, I believe, just completely stayed out. Daniel Paulus Jr. back in the lead lap as well. Everybody in the rear getting sorted out. Huh. Driver we have not talked about much today, Connor Doughty, doing his best, staying in the lead lap. I mean, that's all you can do. Brandon Carter, obviously involved in an incident. Carl Childress stayed quiet all day. That 61 there, all taped up before they entered. Blake Reed, he's been all right. He's kind of been one of those mid-pack drivers, but every league needs some, and that's how you improve. All right, TJ Smith restarting in the second position, although he will be listed as being 12th. He's 2 laps down. Gonna start where second would start, and no doubt will cause some chaos into turn 1. We're about to go green. Here we go. The green flag is waving. Ryan Arnold, monstrous start, 3 wide with 2 lead lappers and a lapper. Into 1, we got one hell of a mess about a form here. TJ Smith just getting eaten up through the field. Chase Clyde got sideways there, and TJ Smith in the wall, I believe, with Blake Reed. Glenn now getting around Willie Hope. Now going to go track down the 17 of Ryan Arnold. now. I mean, it is. Oh, we got a wreck. Carl Childers, Johnny Yang, caution out. I only caught the tail end of that. We're gonna get your Stinger TV replay up here in a second. But what it looks like, one of those two cars, and I'm gonna guess Johnny Yang. I'm gonna take an educated guess. I guess the 11 car, who had spun out multiple times today, spins out and Carl runs into him. Exactly like what I said. This, however, Carl did not make contact with him. Carl spun completely on his own. Hate to break it, but Brandon Carter also involved. Disappointing for him to be involved in both of these incidents. But we are gonna go back live here. Cussin on pit road, I believe the only one to pit this caution. Yeah, I mean, might as well get as many tires as you can, as many tire sets as you can. They're unlimited tonight. Fuel, you can take as unlimited fuel. So every caution that comes out, you might not know if it's the last. Say you have 2-3 lap fresher tires in the rest of the field, that might help you in the end. 2-3 laps of this race. You never know. So the pace car still on this time by. I believe we're going to be getting... I'm not sure if Johnny Yang will get a lap back or not, because he was cause of caution. We'll have to hear from the officials on that in a minute. Ryan Arnold all up in that pace car's bumper right now. We hope. Did not pit last time, did not pit this time. So we'll take a look at how he does on this run. He held his own. He didn't get passed by Chase or anybody else. Yeah, so the 11 will be getting his lap back now. And officials letting us know that the comp yellow will still be coming out in a lap or two. So maybe this is what Willie Hope wants. To stay up there, get the track position, and then come in the comp caution when most of the other drivers will probably come in. Is that the game plan? We'll let you know here. You'll see everything unfold live on Stinger TV. Don't go anywhere. So, once again, if you have not been watching tonight, if you're just now tuning in, earlier race was won by Glenn Townsend in a fantastic finish. Ryan Arnold leading this one, led last one, led a lot of the last race. Willie Hope has not been up front a lot. Going green here. The green flag waving. Ryan does not get going as much as he could have. Chase going to go underneath. Ooh, that's a risky pass. I'm not sure what the game is going to say about that one. The officials are going to say about that one. Chase may or may not be getting black flagged for that pass. Glenn to the wall! Glenn Townsend sideways out of the corner in the outside wall. Well, good news is we got a comp yellow coming up in 3 or 4 laps here. Really hoping the wall as well. Now he's going to get passed by the rest of the field. Chase will be getting that black flag cleared by the officials. Will not have to serve. Oh, no, that was really Hope. I believe Chase will need to serve. Not sure. We will see. Not even sure if he has one right now. He's in the wall, though. That is one thing I'm sure of. Field's slowing down here. Caution is out. Caution being called here. I don't think Chase got called for anything. Glenn, miraculously stays in that second position. Really Good to see. He's gonna come in and pit with all that damage. I would as well. Ryan likes to stay on track. Brandon Carter coming in as well. Only 2 cars pit. 1 driver I do not see on pit road. Surprise, surprise. Number 30. I don't see him on track. Hold on. Willie Hope has fell through. Oh, that is so disappointing. Willie Hope, internet connections cause him to lag out when he comes back in. He will definitely be laps down. Oh man, he was up front too. He restarted in 3rd. He had pit strategy going, and all of that now goes out the window due to internet issues on Willie's end. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. TJ Smith coming in as well. And Carl Childress. Point that out, he did pit last time. So we are under our competition caution. And we got surprise 2nd place driver at the moment. That's Daniel Paulus Jr. Him and Ryan clearly have some history, as Ryan got into him to cause the big one that essentially determined your winner for last race. Paulus probably not too happy about getting turned in front of the field. I'm not sure whether he will extend it on Ryan or not, but once again, you'll see everything play out here on Stinger. Chase Clyde 3rd. That's nice to see. Green this time by. Lights of the pace car are off. Ryan Arnold's gonna lead him to the green this time by. Oh, 45 will be the lucky dog. We'll get one of those 2 laps back. And unfortunately, Willie Hope is not reconnected under the caution period. I believe he has elected to forfeit. So that is unfortunate. But going green here. Green flag waving. The sea of red street stock storms into turn number 1. We got a wreck in the rear. Doughty spins. Townsend spins. Caution being thrown by the officials. And once again, we're going to get your Stinger TV replay up. Once again, like we do for every incident. But we're going to have to look through that one. I could be wrong, but Connor may have tagged Glenn. We'll take a look. Maybe it was the other way around. It was the other way around. Glenn getting a little bit antsy on the start. Connor doesn't really go, gets stacked up, and Glenn thought there was a hole in the outside. I mean, you can see it looks like there's enough, and Glenn has experience with, shoving that car in. He did it to win the earlier race tonight, and Connor closes that door a little bit too late. Checks up right in front of the 23. 23 will go around. Brandon Carter, once again, right where the action is on the track. I mean, if you want action, you're gonna want to watch the onboard from that 31 car. I mean, Brandon is always where the center of that action is. Only 2 cars left in pit. Obviously, the 2 cars that were around in that incident: Glenn Townsend, Connor Doughty, both coming in to probably get 4 fresh Goodyears and Sunoco fuel here. Ryan continuing to lead. This time, Chase sitting behind him, and Daniel Paulus Jr. 3rd. I believe this will give TJ Smith his other lap back. So that is good news for that 45 crew. Townsend claims he misjudged the banking on corner entry there with Connor Doughty. So you never really know these incidents. And we are going to be going green this time by here. Ryan Arnold going to lead him. Back of the field kind of getting really bunched up there. 45 should be getting his other lap back on this restart here. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see. TJ Smith will return to the lead lap. Through 3 and 4 to take the green flag. Green flag back in the air. Chase going to do the same thing he did to Willie Help earlier tonight. Throw it in there on the inside. And he'll clear him. Of course, turn 1, new race leader for the first time all day. Chase Clyde. Ryan does not like the sound of that. He does not want to let him lead a lap. He wants to lead every single lap. He'll throw it in there. But Chase tries the crossover. I don't think he'll get there. He won't get there. Ryan will lead that lap. But Chase, equally as fast as the 17. First time Ryan has really seen some green flag battling today. We got a wreck in the rear. Carl Childress and TJ Smith. Caution thrown again. Like every caution, we will get our Stinger TV replay up. Show you what went down here. But in the meantime, I want to talk about what Chase Clyde just did. That was an unbelievable restart by Chase. Caution coming out this time for Johnny Yang sliding in front of the field. Cussin involved. Carl slides into it. Sorry, Glenn slides into it. That is Glenn. TJ Smith involved, and the other car is going to be... Let me take a look here. It's going to be the 61 of Blake Reed. Oh no. A couple cars slide into that turn 1 wreck. And we got a lot of cars on pit road here. The majority of the back half of the field cars involved going to come in. Carl Childress, Johnny Yang, Ben Cuss, and TJ Smith all coming in for pit stops. Closing in on that 20 lap to go mark. We got 20 to go this time by, actually. Yep, they just hit that mark. 0 cautions remain in the race. The race officials letting us know that it is going to be an all-out scrum to the finish here. Childress beats Cussin off pit road, followed by Yang, and then Smith. Oh, okay. Ryan Arnold going to lead the field to the green. TJ Smith catching up to the field. Everybody on track is on the lead lap. So, I mean, it's going to be, we're going to go green lap 43 here. So we're going to get like 18 laps out of this probably. And every single one of those laps is going to be green flag, no matter if the leader flips out of the park on the backstretch or if there is, I don't know, whatever could stop a race. That won't stop Stinger tonight, unless clearly the server goes down like we've seen before. But Arnold pulling through 3 and 4 now to take the green yet again. Green flag is out. Chase almost gets into him. I believe Chase may have slowed on that start. And here is our internet problems. Every race we get some. Caution being thrown by race officials. Not sure if that was a issue on my end or if that was an issue on the server end. Cars getting black flagged for that restart there. I'm not sure exactly what happened or how they got black flags. Blake Reed getting one, as well as Glenn Townsend. The whole field now being scored one lap down after some server problems happen. We're going to get this sorted out for you, folks at home. Folks at home. Get it? Because we're all racing online on a video game. Ryan Arnold leading the field here. We going green this time. I'm interested to see how the officials will play this one out. All right, so we got Ryan Arnold being scored by the game a lap ahead. So we'll see how this start goes. Internet problems or not, it's going to be a fun one. Green flag out, and I believe they're just going to minus him a lap. That's what I would do. So he gets in the wall there. He slides, and Chase will take the lead. My scoring has not shown anything yet, but that's just my end. Yeah, wow. Scoring still showing Jack is a lap ahead of or Ryan is a lap ahead of the field. So, there it is. All right, everything should be fixed now. Chase leading. We got Glenn sliding, spinning around. Oh, Johnny Yang piles in. Carl goes through the grass. But it is Stinger. We got a caution. Huh. I was under the assumption there would be no more cautions. Getting word from the officials that one more additional caution, because why not, right? 0 after this. Let's get it. Everybody coming to the road. Jack, or sorry, Ryan, Chase, excuse me, Chase Clyde forgot that he was now the leader of this race after passing Ryan Arnold. Fakes the field out of pitting. Nobody coming into pit, not a single car besides Glenn Townsend, who had spun to bring out that caution. Chase gonna lead him here. We're closing in on that 10 to go mark. No cautions after this, so it's probably gonna be 9 laps to go when we go back green, and it is gonna be an absolute just crawl to the finish of this race. So, the officials' final wording on cautions have been that this is the last one of the race, and we're going to go green to the end. This one was thrown. Oh, we're green. My bad. Green flag in the air here for the final 10 laps of this race, and Chase out to a pretty good lead so far. Ryan not having the tires for this battle. He has stayed out almost all race long. And Chase, with those pit stops, may have just won this race. 10 laps to go. Ryan Arnold slams the wall. But he's back at him. Into one. Throwing it in there. Ryan may not have the tires, but he has the drive and he has the raw speed to pull through and win this race. He gets into him. They're into each other. Contact on the front straightaway. They're beating and banging. Side by side, sailing off into turn number 1. Ryan Arnold leading. Chase gonna go. They're gonna both crash. The leaders crash. Ben Cousins involved. Everybody's involved. Huge incident. Multiple cars flipping, or at least one car upside down. Given the no caution rule, I assume we're going to keep it going, and that will give the lead to Benjamin Cussin in the number 91 Red Bull Chevrolet. Absolute scenes here from the back straightaway at IRP, and this is going to lead to Ben Cussin getting the lead with only a few laps to go. Carl Childress running second in that number 8. Can he track him down? Glenn's third, but I don't think he has the time to catch, really. We have a spinner in 1. Chase Clyde going to go around in turn number 1. No way. I'm still astonished at what I just saw. 6 laps to go for Ben Cussin. All he needs to do is ride to the end of this one. He can really just kind of put it in cruise control and just coast home. Really. Not really coast. I mean, he's like less than 2 seconds to Carl Childress, but no way. Carl gaining, so is Glenn. They're both now under 2 seconds. With 5 laps to go, I don't know. And men's catching lap traffic too. This could get exciting here. Four laps to go. Got a battle for P number 2. Glenn Townsend, Carl Childress. Gonna go side by side. Three laps to go for Ben Cussin in that number 91 Red Bull machine. You don't gotta be fast to win races. You don't even gotta be consistent. What you need to do is not crash your car. And clearly Ben showed that tonight as he hits 2 laps to go. About 2.5 seconds. Over 2.5 seconds to the cars behind. Coming into this race, if you told me Ben was going to win, the only way I would honestly think that would happen is a wreck similar to what we saw in the first race with Daniel Paulus, a wreck similar to what we saw in the second race, or, you know, similar to what we just saw 5 minutes ago. Last lap for Benjamin Cussin. Down the back straightaway, he can put it in cruise control, really. 3 and 4 to the line. Unbelievable. Ben Cussin will win at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Followed behind Glenn Townsend. Gonna score. Whoa, I missed something. Hold on. Okay, yes, with 2 laps to go, there was an incident between Carl Childress and Glenn Townsend. They got into each other, allow Ryan Arnold to sneak through to get 2nd place. Wow. Glenn finishes 3rd. So Glenn will bring it home in 3rd place. In 4th place will be Blake Reed. 5th place, Daniel Paulus Jr. Then we have Connor Doughty in 6th. 7th place is going to be Brandon Carter. 8th place in the number 8, Carl Childress. Then we have our lap down cars. First car one lap down is going to be the 11 of Johnny Yang. Second car one lap down will be the 45 of 2J Smith. And third car one lap down, Chase Clyde. And then your last place finisher, obviously, on the day will be 33 of really hope. But what a way to win for Ben Cuss. And I want to thank you all for watching. Great. Thank you all for watching. It's been a wonderful race to commentate. Thank you, Jack, for letting me commentate. Awesome. I hope you guys tune in next time for the next race here on Stinger TV. This is Pat Powercode, been your commentator. Signing off tonight. Have a good one.